Hi, it's Kimberly. Welcome back. And for those of you who are new or just joining, or those of you who've been with me for a while, I changed the channel and the website. It's now theilluminedguru.com for those of you who didn't hear the announcement. And I'm just expanding the platform more so that it encompasses twin flames as well as all those on the ascension journey. Could be anyone that's seeking ascension tools, soul coaching, and the knowledge and wisdom that will aid them towards enlightenment. So I'm still posting the Twin Flame weekly readings, and that's what I have for you here. I'm going to be making a couple of other segments as well that are a little bit broader, so stay tuned for those over the next week. And please like us on Facebook. The Facebook changed, so it's facebook.com/theilluminedguru, and we're on Instagram now, and you can check out the new website, theilluminedguru.com, if you'd like to book a private session. And we also have the signs workshop. It's all about signs and synchronicities. I think a lot of you are going to be interested in it, and that's a telecourse. It's Thursday, September 14th in the evening at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can sign up on the website under the book a session and classes and workshops. So for this week, reading the energies, and it's funny because some of these cards I've been seeing in the individual readings as well, and they're coming up for the collective. So I feel like there's still this feeling of being on guard for both the feminine and the masculine. And it's still that resistance, that a feeling like that you're going to get hurt, or that the walls are still up to some extent, even though we've done a lot of work in opening our heart chakras and working through some of the blocks. I feel like this is stemming from at least with the feminine, I feel like she's looking at the masculine, and some of the old insecurities are coming back up. I think that she is going through a period where she's being forced to love herself more through those insecurities that are surfacing once again, and also take a stand for what is right and how she wants to be treated, and aligning with her values. And she's trying to discern which is which and what is what right now. I feel like she, for the feminine, it's a little bit confusing because she's getting stronger in her stance and her values and what she desires, and she's connecting more with her integrity and her divine truth. However, as she's getting triggered again, these are some old triggers coming up, she's going into like a negative focus with the masculine, and it's feeling disappointing, and it feels like she feels like she's digressing a bit. So anytime when you feel this, I have to recommend to try to shift your negative focus on the masculine into positive intention, positive light towards him, and then shift the focus back onto yourself. And they're saying we may need to just let them do their stuff for a little while. We may need to, like, if they turn their back, or if they go astray, or if they're not acting the way we want them to, they're saying to just shift your focus onto yourself. So doing the things that help you align with your power, with your joy center, with your ability to create and manifest. And manifestation has been a big thing with the feminine, and I feel like abundance is coming here. There's manifestation coming with this full moon on September 6th, and it's coming in the form of abundance. Seeds of things that we've been nurturing coming to life, and opportunities and things like this. I also feel like it's new friendships It's new classes and workshops and meeting new people that are like-minded. It's law of attraction. I don't feel like it's going to be a hermiting month at all. I feel like September for the feminine is she's connecting and she's growing her network, and this could very well be in the spiritual realm as well. And if you don't know where to start, I always suggest start with a class or workshop. And, you know, the ones that we do via telecourse or webinar or whatever, those are great. But it's also great to go and take something that you go to every week or every couple of weeks, and you do it in your local community or somewhere nearby, because you get to meet people, and those often bloom into friendships and new like spiritual connections. So I highly recommend that. So they're also saying, like, if you get nervous, focus on service. So like if the things that the masculine is doing or not doing is sending you into anxiety mode, they're saying, like, give to others, be of service, right? We can put together care packages or donate to Help Houston. We can help others near us. We can help friends and family. We can be of service by offering our healing gifts and healing services, by doing something thoughtful for somebody, by donating or volunteering our time or our resources, or like I said, our healing gifts as well, which is a good way to practice. And speaking of that, under the feminine, I have, and this card has come up in a couple of private readings this week, is Medicine Man, Medicine Woman. And I feel as though she's tapping into her healing powers and really looking at how powerful she is in connecting with spirit, in ritualistic type practices. So they're saying, I feel like, to find a ritual for yourself, especially like it's a breezy, cool day here. It feels like fall already on the East Coast, and it's like fall is a great time to be outside and, you know, do like rituals, have a fire, using your sage, and finding rituals and things that work for you, whether it be with crystals, with smoke, with, you know, there's a number of different tools and things that you can study and tap into that's going to help open up the healer within you, and also help you open up to these more ritualistic practices. And I feel like they're practices that you're doing outdoors as you're connected to the earth, the sky, the animals, and the planet, as well as, and it's like your connection to all of that is really going to be powerful for you at this time. So maybe we want to, I'll probably post something like a suggestion for like a full moon ritual for September 6th. So that will be good. Now, our full moon is in Pisces, and, you know, Pisces is the dreamer, and Pisces is about, you know, really bringing your dreams to fruition during this full moon. And I feel like for the masculine, he's really desiring for his emotional cups to be full. He's coming up as the 9 of Cups here. He still has a bit of resistance in the way, though. Okay, so the bottom of the deck for both the feminine and the masculine is the 9 of Swords. We've got the 9 of Cups. Okay, there's a dichotomy here. And we've also got the 9 of Wands, okay, as the shared energy. This is that standing on guard. This, to me, these things are, and 9, we're going into the September month. This is like, this to me is very much about, we're blocking ourselves, we're causing more strife, we're creating it, when we could really just be tapping into the fullness and the joy and all of that without putting up so much resistance. It's almost like, I feel like for both the feminine and masculine, like we're creating problems where there really are none, just because like we're drumming up old shit, basically. And so yeah, and under the masculine, the persecution inquisition card is coming in, and this is, you know, about him coming into his power and, you know, possibly past lives where he hasn't claimed his power And that's also, I feel like, related to his divine feminine power. The masculine, especially with the Piscean energy coming in, which is a very feminine, flowy, creative, intuitive energy. He is being called to tap into this, to his intuition, to his emotion, to his creativity, to his spirituality. And over the masculine, it's saying you are a powerful light worker. And we see this sometimes for the feminine, and I love that it's over the masculine right now, because it's reminding him to spread his light and to tap into his power. And so with the shared energy, I have the balance card, which is a 2, and underneath I've got the High Priestess, which is a 2. And this, to me, is showing me the harnessing that priestess energy, the making decisions about things and finding the direction and harnessing it in an authentic way, finding the balance with everything, work, spirituality, this balance between in the relationship, in the dynamic. It's all, we're starting anew with that. It's kind of like it's in a new phase. We're in a new phase now with this coming out of these eclipses. And it may feel, look at this card upright, it may feel like there are some waves, the sea's choppy. It's not so easy to find your balance right now, but you're going to. It's about learning how to find it in a new way, and also learning how to, harness your power and really claim your power in a new way. And when you do that, you're going to be making decisions from your gut, from your intuition, from your all-knowing truth, instead of from your logical mind. And that's going to be a game changer for both the twins. Especially for the masculine. So, yeah. Under the deck for the past life and early life, I always say past life, early life, or relevant to right now, as scribe or writer. This has been coming up in private session too, and I just love that it's here, because I feel like writing, I've been giving this advice to many of my clients this week. Writing is going to be really good for you right now, especially for the divine feminine. Write down your emotions. Help your heart chakra to open more. Get more into the practice of expressing on paper with yourself, and then hold the space for yourself as you express these emotions. Read it back to yourself and hold space for yourself. This will help you nurture yourself more. And for the masculine, I feel like he's writing, he's writing like a book. He's doing something creative with his writing. He's maybe working on a project, or maybe the writing is pertaining to work or something like this, or it could just be like a passion project. But I feel writing as being very instrumental at this time for both the masculine and feminine. So I'm going to pull a couple more advice cards here from the Ascended Masters deck. And then I'm just going to read to you or I'm just going to kind of talk about what I feel like some of the best advice is for navigating the next week or so. So we've got open your heart to love and stay focused. Okay. And I feel like these can crisscross. They're for both the masculine and feminine. They're saying stay focused on your work. Stay focused on your digging into your spirituality more. The same for the feminine. They're saying stay focused on your goals and the manifestation and these workshops and seminars and the new expansion. And stay focused on yourself, self-love. But remember to open your heart to love. Because with the negativity that's kind of ping-ponging back and forth between the twins right now, it's going to make it difficult. We're going to want to shut down. We may want to run, and we may be just standing on guard, and it's not going to help things to flow. So try to open your heart and be loving, and look at your beloved in a positive light, and recognize where the negative feelings are stemming from within you, and how you can work on that by staying focused on yourself, okay? Bottom of that deck is follow your heart. Okay, so it's like follow your heart and not your logical mind. This is pretty much, it's funny how similar I feel the messages are for the twins, for both masculine and feminine, because I feel like both the masculine and feminine right now are being called to get out of their head and to harness their divine feminine power, to trust their intuition, to tap into that Piscean energy that's coming through, that creative, emotional, watery, intuitive energy. And they're saying if you follow your heart, the self-created stuff, the stuff that is causing us to lose sleep and put up our walls and defenses, that stuff's going to go away. That's coming from our headspace. So, yeah, so that's a pretty short message for this week, but I will leave you with that. And like I said, I'll be posting a couple of other videos with some ascension tools and relationship tools, and I look forward to seeing you then. And like I said, if you want to book a session, you can do so on theilluminedguru.com. And if you go to the twinflamefamily.com, it'll just lead you to the new website. So either one is fine. I will see you guys soon. Okay, bye.